Can't get through here without killing the mages. There's lots and lots of mages, and we have no real way of disrupting their shooting or even reaching them quickly. So I don't think I want to go there. Not yet, anyway. I think we need to get access to the military outpost, so we need that orange keymaster. Lacking in sulfur. But at least we got the kennels. We could also use a little bit of extra experience. Oh. Yeah, forgot to spin the map, so find these wonderful surprises of extra resources not being picked up. It'd be worthwhile to do the pixie upgrade. We'll be getting a ton of them. I'm thinking of waiting a day, or no, I'm not waiting shit, I'm trading. I need a single sulfur. I'm hoping for the spell that allows me to recruit units from towns that are close by. Yes, some creatures. Confusion! Jackpot. Okay, this is a respectable attack force. The big problem is the Horn Devils are shit. There's no way I can reasonably get them to be upgraded anytime soon. More importantly, we have Confusion now. Our first genuine good spell. We desperately need a level up though. Dark magic specializations, we need more of them. Right, enough of an army that we can aggressively start attacking this. More trees. No retaliation attack plus their spellcasters. So with these you can at least do something, or you don't want the enemies to have them. Probably take on the pixie enemies at least. Random enemies in general that appear on the map. Additional sulfur daily, yeah, I'll take that. We have plenty of need for sulfur. I'll test our... Can we take on the pixies? They should be weaker in every sense. Yeah, this is slightly bad. Our morale is god awful. fire track. I suppose we can get more peasants if nothing else. Still worried about what the hell is the green player been doing all this time? That might be a good opportunity to test the consume corpses without taking it with for the main guy. No. The fundamental purpose of this character is not that. Relax. No, we'll wait. Right, this is good. He's basically too big to fit in here anyway. He can't get through the front here, so his only option is this. We can fairly effectively block him right now. Technically within attack range now, but realistically no. Summoned units will pop and block him, right? This magic damage would probably be nice. Now we can go here. Not sure what we would gain really. There's a leprechaun there, but I don't see anything else of interest. Same deal. Gonna try to go around. That ain't going to work. moment he has a chance, always goes around. Not that it'll change anything. There's another way to maybe manipulate them. You're in a bit of a tough spot with the summoned creatures, so provide him with an opening that's very roundabout. He'll take it. Even though it'll never go anywhere. This will never work if the opposition has a decent army. So it's not super powerful, but it's convenient for this type of casual exploration, more or less. Ooh, there's a XP tree basically. It's a guaranteed level up when you visit it. It probably has a cost to it though. Not sure I can pay it. I was wondering why the hell was this here. I guess the tree looks a little bit different than other trees. Not that much. 1,000 gold. Yeah, I'll take your level up. Tactics. That's a good one. Ooh, this skips this part entirely. Probably want defense. Definitely 18 attack, 4 defense, and that's after the +2 I just got. Where he calls the druids. You can see green things here. I'm a bit worried about the enemy this time. It's another type that's very quick, high initiative. Yeah, holy shit, it's bit better than I thought. We definitely don't have time to summon the goddamn thing here. And then they all died. It's sort of a big question mark, where do we want to go next? I think we should push for a city instead of clearing these. Ooh, 35 pixies decide to join. You can upgrade them, maybe get something useful out of them. There's fighting involved here. Need to take care of blade dancers. Looks like we might be getting a secondary hero that's leaning towards these type of units. mainly because we have resources to upgrade these, and I can't, even if I buy every unit here, it's not enough to really do all that much. Next couple of turns should say a lot. There's definitely a city there. Nothing particularly needs upgrading. What are water elementals doing? Are they range or melee? I'll go take a look. It's a pretty big deal. Their range, we need to reach them as quickly as possible. They're spellcasters. That's pretty bad. So they basically are powerful range attackers. Can I reach them? No. Immune to confusion. Best I might be able to slow one of them. Yeah, they're actually very good spellcasters. Area of effect spellcasters too. So in order to engage them, we would have to have some way to directly damage them pretty much or get into melee range. And the current tactics and mobility I have is not good enough for that. I suppose we could have still fought them, but that would have meant me abandoning the plan to try to take another city. Elemental, immunity to earth, magic poop, unlimited retaliation. Very sturdy units. Low speed, low initiative. Perfect for summoned creatures. Slow them a little bit further. Initiative 3. If we're gonna need it, they're very, very, very sturdy. We sort of want to limit his movement more than anything else. He's so small, it's gonna be a tough thing to do. Yeah, I don't get what he's thinking. I guess the fact that I'm sort of trying to block his movement with the units is confusing it. Fairly uneventful fights. Because I'm using the gated creatures to do actual killing, they also take quite a bit of time. Not much we can do here anymore. Yeah, I think we could basically do the Demon Bastion to get Horned Overseers, and that's about it. So, I'll have to start thinking about other places to use the resources. Now, doing things with the other cities makes a lot more sense. Probably start building Mage's Guild more than anything else. Problem is we need wood at the moment, so we can get the Overseers. So until we get that, I'm gonna hold down the building. Right, we should be starting seeing enemies at this point. Ah. No. Still, there are things we could gain from here. The actual city is somewhere there. Read the city. Need to secure it before the week changes. It will be our first proper city fight. The second city might not be all that well defended, but there's gonna be a... well, not necessarily, but there's a high probability that there's one city behind a Keymaster tent. That's gonna be the top one. A good hero. This is not particularly dangerous as far as I can see. Are those even arrow towers? No, I don't think they are. So it's more or less just a wall. They don't have a arrow tower at all. They do have a spellcaster and a ranged attacker. No more range attackers. And for some reason they're focusing their affairs on my shittiest unit. Or rather the easiest to replace. Right, trivial point. Definitely could have taken 2 cities early on. Haste. Weakness. Okay, that's a good one. There's a good chance we get the mass version too. No. Yes, we did. Ah, genuine good spell. Big difference maker. We could buy the capital. We'll repay itself in returns. That makes it not like we have other uses for the money. Alternatively, no, I don't think there's gonna be an alternatively buy it. Well, there's no point staying here. Need 1 extra wood. Suppose I could trade it, but since we just acquired new lumber mills and all that, there's no point. Just wasting resources and money that are more valuable. Hero number... Halanar. He's totally trivial. We should focus on major skills at this point. construction limit on the Mage's Guild was level 3 in the starting city. I don't think it's quite that low with the rest of the cities. Going for druids would not be a horrible idea. They're very, very annoying when enemy use them. Also, they don't require anything particularly rare as far as we are doing. Yeah, it's the caster aspect though that's more useful. As a shooter they're fine. They're not good. Still, it's at least something again. So if the enemy comes our way, we're not totally helpless against them. Why did he even come here with the hero? Mage Guild level 2. Couple of extra crystals and we can get Elder Druids. That seems like a worthwhile goal. There's a crystal mine nearby. The other upgrades for the Demon City would be Sacrificial Pits and the Blacksmith, so... nothing really all that worthwhile. Okay, Infernal Loom increases number of gated creatures by 10%. Enemy heroes sieging this town gets -2 to luck. I sort of initially thought this might mean just the city, but it was 10% gated creatures everywhere. Because then this is a fairly cheap buff that you should always get. Earthquake. We produced additional range fighters. Hunter's cabin. Yeah, we didn't have the wood to do most of these things. Now we're at least getting quite a bit more. So if we would have pushed for the second city early on, we would have had a much better position as far as resources are concerned. we need to get a quick idea what's required for the third city. Sylvan military post. Once we've established ill thin, danger low, but still there is some danger. We might want to consider buying something here. This is a shitty place, granted, but it's still something I don't particularly want to hold the enemy. The Druid Stone Ring is a good one. Doesn't really require all that much out of us cheap. And it does provide a fairly basic unit that's still okay. You do need a hero to make these things work. Probably want to kill Ilth now before his army grows any larger. He seems like a decent hero. He has sort of a green glow to him. At level 2. Yeah, I'll take that back. The druid has to die before we can do anything, and I don't have the mobility for it. I would have had if I could have actually moved a little bit closer to tactics phase. But I was expecting the enemy to be equally quick in their movements. So this is gonna hurt. Can't be helped. We can at least move before the archers can. Not a bad fight. Getting rid of the army was the most important thing, so it doesn't stack with additional troops from the last city. Pass her pain, please. Decay and vulnerability spells. Mass decay. Mass vulnerability. I think the last city has to be here. That makes the most sense. We have no real interest in trying to attack it at this moment, but I still want to sort of confirm that. The main hero is in the perfect position to actually make an attempt at that. start recruiting hunters. Endurance Ice Bolt Wasp Swarm. Okay, we probably want the druid magic removed first. Defeat Gilrain probably happens before we take the last elven town. So we can sort of barricade them then there and do what we want after that. If we want to do anything specific anymore. Archangel Pack is guarding what? Armor, +2 to primary stats, 20% magic resistance. Some random items. It's fine, but doesn't look that amazing. Ooh, Keymaster 10. $20,000 for the whole lot. Still, this is a respectable force. I'm heading toward the main hero because there's a good chance when we go there we'll encounter trouble we can't really easily shake off. So we have a incoming army that might help us get out of trouble. Decay Lightning Bolt Cleansing. Definitely something green there. Intil with another army. Its danger is normal, so that's serious danger already. Still can't see where their main hero is. Emerald Dragons. That's the scroll. Frenzy. It's one of the better dark magics. Instead of doing nothing, like with the confusion, they'll attack nearest target, which is basically any nearest unit. With sufficient amount of spell power, that's pretty much what kind of battle winner right there. I don't want to go here now because the hero incoming our way, it is a match for us. So we might not die to it, but we certainly can't easily take it out either. I need the replacement forces from here. That said, I'm not sure if he would want to initiate a fight either. It might be easiest to get somewhere here. Right, we can... I guess this is the closest path, so downward this... It'll take quite a few turns to reach here though. We don't need to go further forward. I'm somewhat curious about that though. How does he react? If he throws everything he has in a fight against us, so be it. I think he's going to sit in his city. Because it's a normal encounter. There's a good chance I could win it too. Now the question becomes, where the hell is his main hero then? Does he have a comparable army too? Or is he... Yeah, he probably has another force in the city with the main hero. He has the hero here with the lesser force. I guess I'll go around picking fights. I'll get experience if nothing else. Yeah, I don't get where his hero is, the one we need to kill to actually finish the mission. Well, at least we had a key. I don't think the guy exists. Not yet. Or he has to be trapped in the town. There's the two options that are viable. Because it could be a plot thing that once we get the third city, he just pops up out of nowhere and he's fighting with us. It's bullshit, but wouldn't be the first time it happens. Fight here. Yes, who? I can't see. But it's there. Late dancers. Right. Interesting situation overall. Looks like you have to go through some dragons if you want to use the shortcut here. Maybe. Maybe we would get extra loot, extra experience when it turns either. I have no idea how dangerous Death Knights are. They're probably fairly big though. I feel that's a safe bet to make. And they're in a single stack, excellent. So they're probably extremely troublesome, but all with the blocking tactics we can likely win against them. Yeah, they can't reach us yet. "90 hit points each. Great damage, great attack, great defense. Slow on the speed, okay initiative. Large creature undead, cursing attack, deadliest strike." There's a 25% chance that this creature's attack will kill half the units in the in the enemy detachment. Holy bullshit. Blow it further. Weakness doesn't do anything because he'll still retain the 25% chance of just outright wiping out half my units. This way we'll have plenty of opportunities to engage him when he's hiding down. Literally blocked from reaching us. And now the range attacks do the rest. Deadly strike. Congratulations, you killed 18 bullshit enemies. And you died. +3 attack, initiative on all large creatures increased by 5%. Not sure we need the gold anymore, so I'll take the experience. Level 20 is the threshold of getting Town Portal though. And if I have a chance to get that, I definitely want it. Yeah, if we want... we could kill the Emerald Dragons. I think, I'm not sure if I want to. It'll open up an easy path for him to harass us too. If we're gonna kill some Emerald Dragons, this would be a better target. Loot this up and basically leave the place. Problem is, defending against Emerald Dragons will be massively more difficult than against the cavalry. And we would gain Boots of Swift Journey, more or less. Catapult skill, expert gating abilities. Although you have no gating unit, so sort of wasted on you. This was just another scout. Right. I more or less have the lay of the land now. Know what we need to do. There isn't that much threat to us anymore. What we need to do is focus on getting the mage skills up. Even if they're just level 3, and we can do level 4s. No useful stuff. We're only missing crystals. So we should be able to do these upgrades fairly quickly too. Play bullshit. Is he picking a fight? No. So what the hell is he attacking? Gilrain? Okay. We might want to prefer an aggressive stance. I'm not sure if we do. We probably should attack since we started this, otherwise they'll get free attacks on us. We're gonna take casualties, so we definitely have to bail on this entire area. Yeah, I'm not sure this was a good idea. I didn't get to attack the range attackers anyway. Do they have druids? Yeah, our army is gonna get pretty much wiped out. There's no good offensive magic I could use. Mass decay, maybe. They'll start taking damage every turn. They're basically dead already, it'll just take a couple of turns before it hits them. I don't want to give him any turns. Right, costly victory, but another victory against the main hero. I just don't get the skills and abilities I want. Advanced sorcery might be the best one. Consume corpse could be a self-sufficiency thing. This would be like using a spell, I think. So consume a corpse and fallen creature to restore mana. So we could basically cast continually and maintain our mana levels.
You have made a mockery of me and my name. Take my head and finish it.
If your name means so much to you, stay alive and restore it. Dying is the easy way out.
I can't live with this humiliation.
Then do it yourself. Life is too precious to be thrown away so easily, poet. One day you might figure that out.
So we just captured the last town and destroyed the source of the druid magic. We don't need to do the druid magic thing either. We're leaning more towards it because we want spells for future engagements. Yeah, I could win this at this point. I don't particularly want to, but we don't have to loot everything here either. We just want the spells. The spell scroll here isn't gonna come with us, so... There is... Might want to check what's here. Elemental stockpile. Treasures within. Yeah, that might be a worthwhile place to visit because it's protected by this. You gotta contain spells too. At the same time, I don't think there's much point in moving the secondary armies anymore. It'll also save time. What we do need to do is at least get the mage guild level 5 here. So we need extra crystals. Magic immunity, chain lightning. So shit basically. Because I can't use any of that. At least with the tier 5, I'm guaranteed to get the adventure spell. Yay, swift gating please. We can trade as much resources as we can though. There's no guarantee that we'll get the town portal, by the way. It might be something different. I think it might be something different. Not sure if I want to go to the other city. Suppose I could swing that way, come up, check the stockpile there, come to the Emerald Dragons and finish things. Hello, friend. Much needed reinforcements. It's not great, but they should be sufficient. Harmful. Word of Light, Armageddon. Nice spells, but totally worthless to me. Still, we still have the fingers crossed chance with this one. Need mercury. And probably some crystals. That's it. Magic immunity, meteor shower. All kinds of bullshit, that's what it is. You should not have significant armies anymore for these heroes. He doesn't have good heroes either. Yeah, his strongest army is very weak against mine. I could fight more, I suppose, but I don't think so. There's really nothing to this mission anymore. Everything I do is just stretching it out. I wasn't expecting a fight with this. It was just imps after all. The enemy could try to retake these, so might not be a horrible idea to try to reinforce them, as long as we don't use the resources that's going in the beta skill. We need 4 crystal, 2 mercury, and then it's done. Three crystals, basically. That's what we need. Spells here might not be all that great, but there's still new spells there. And we only need the level 5 major skill to be ready here by the time this guy reaches it. Do I want to go there? I don't think so. But there are significant defenses here now, and considering how weak the enemy has been, should be enough to defend this. You can control all the resource sites he wants, though as soon as he loses the city, he has 7 days time to retake one, or it's game over. I think I can hold them out for that long. This is the high risk location though. He's gonna attack here soon, before he attacks anywhere else. It would more or less just allow me to upgrade my existing units, not do anything new. I think we want to sell enough crap so we can build the 5th major skill. After that everything can be dumped into producing defenses for the remaining cities. So fingers crossed we'll get something useful out of this one. We did not. Well, at least we have Town Portal. That'll should be speed things up somewhat. Could I control where we teleport? I mean, like block this, keep this one open, I'll teleport there. Actually, we want to go here. We want extra troops. So we would like to go somewhere around here and teleport there. More crystals. Always crystals with these people. Extra meat shields, basically. Aggressively charging toward my 2nd city. What are your chances against it? Normal, and we're doing a defensive fight, so I like my chances. There's not much to be gained by fighting here. Don't have particularly a lot to lose either. See how that goes. Yeah, he doesn't have the confidence in his chance of victory either. And by the time the next attempt comes, it's another week, so I'll pretty much double all the forces I have. I'm farming experience at this point. Might not be necessary. It's fairly harmless too. Perfect. Yeah, money is not even remotely a problem anymore. And the force, while consisting mostly of very basic units, is still more than sufficient enough to basically just walk over any opponent. Can you reach here? Yes. You can't quite reach the city. You're going to get close though. Thing I could do to improve things. War dancers. Master hunters. Not even going to try to reach it. Right, yeah, he's gathering some resources, which is fine, but you're never going to win that way. Also, I forgot the druids totally. Right, this place is now totally secure. +2 lock bonus for the defending army. Thank you very much. Guess I might as well start fortifying this too. The force here is gonna be massively weaker, but at the same time the likelihood of this place even getting attacked is much lower too. How do you get to the druids? Probably through this. Lots of those sons of bitches. I don't think I got anything new. Right, now every city is gonna have a defensive hero. And we're moving toward finishing this. Not sure I want to engage the druids at all. I mean, if it's not necessary, why the hell would I bother at this point? At the same time, it is a secondary objective, so there will be experience attached to it, maybe something else, something story related. So I sort of feel weird not doing it. Basic defensive structures. Any type of upgrades. Elder druids. We don't really need to be here though. All of this is mostly rubbish. We already have access point to that. Ooh, +1 knowledge. Didn't notice this before. Teleport Assault. Hero acquires teleportation spell and the ability to cast it with the assault effect, increasing the initiative of creatures being teleported. Consume corpse plus swift gating. This sounds like a genuinely useful thing to be able to do. I normally would not have had teleportation either. Artifact. Knowledge plus 2. Some sort of a boat. We'll use that. It was something about what the hell was it? Supports Mark of Avenger special ability increases chance to inflict critical hit to the favorite enemy plus 5 plus 10%. Requirement Avenger skill. But how do you actually use this? The boat type of thing. Everything looks like a goddamn boat here. Here it is. Why can't you access this through an easier method? Okay, also it refers to the hero, nothing else. The ranger must defeat 2 whole populations of that creature first. Okay, at least I understand the mechanic, even though I can't use it. But it wasn't a total waste of money. If there are themed enemies or troublesome enemies you want to get rid of faster than others, yeah, it's a tool to do that. Air elementals. I think these are just combat guys. Yeah, no enemy retaliation, nothing special. Okay, what the hell does an elemental stockpile actually give you? I don't particularly think we need these, or it even provides anything that will transfer to future missions, but I want to sort of get an idea what exactly do I need to do to get the stockpile? What type of defensive fight is there and so forth? What's the reward? Do we go down the... There's probably a variety of elementals, which means they have range attackers, spellcasters and the like. I think we want to go on the offensive. There aren't that many either. So I wouldn't say easy victory for us, but this is not something you want to engage in early part of a mission. You need a respectable force to be able to face these. There's at least 2 range attack units there. About 9 all resources and 3,500 experience. So fine, I guess. Nothing amazing, but fine. Not much we have still left. More of a question, could we go after the druids or not? Don't really understand what type of creatures these are. Their attack probably has a range of 2, so can't easily block their attacks out. Right. Amount of casualties is still acceptable. But I think I'll take the city and end the mission. Or do I take the druids? I sort of want to take on the druids, just to see what happens. Not gonna be relevant now, but it might be in the future. I want to play this again. It won't make much of a difference as far as the mission itself is concerned. It seems it basically means instead of 1 fight now we'll have to do maybe 3 fights in total. Our stranglehold from the remaining cities will also increase. Green dragons. Tree and arches. Here the defensive force is still not all that respectable, but the fortifications are now done, so again it needs a substantial force to force your way through. He mainly has range attackers, he doesn't really have flyers. He has a super unit and a shitty unit. The units I can get rid of without having to actually fight them. I can probably block it fairly easily on this one. And block him we must. 26 might not be all that dangerous damage wise, but holy shit, he's gonna have a metric ton of hit points. We should weaken him. I was thinking lowering defense, but would that really do all that much? Or defense by 6. His defense is 30. Yeah, it'll probably help. I think this time we'll attack with some editing creatures just to finish this faster. His attack capability should not be all that great. It's just 30. He just refuses to die. This is also so goddamn irrelevant. I don't see any use for this unit unless you can park it like in front of a castle gate and just sit there. Anything else and it just doesn't work.
Gentle druids, it's harvest time.
Specialty encounters. Ooh, we have a timer this time. Glad to know these bullshit mechanics exist in this game. Can't attack the A1 units. The units I want. Half of enemies dead. Here goes the other half. Not bad. Based on my current experience,
At last the way is clear to Tiru. And the irony of having to kill so many so that I can save the world is not lost on me.
right, based on the experience I have with this game so far, is that initiative is basically king. If you have that, there's so much you can just do in the fights compared to anything that has even mediocre initiative. So it's by far the most important thing. He can't try a suicidal attack. He must. Although I think the game might end after I get this. You didn't quite reach the city, did you? Good effort though. Yeah, this is probably all the army he has still left. He had a decent amount of forces, but he managed to do nothing because I had the another combination ability. No. As a demon lord consumes corpses to restore mana, corpses may suddenly explode in a burst of fire, damaging all adjacent units, including those under a hero's control. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? It is fire damage, so a lot of our unit might be very resistant to it, or even immune. I don't know. Thinking back to our fights, I can't say I ever would have found it all that useful though. Especially since you sort of have to go blind into these. You don't know if it's going to do 50 points of damage or 5,000 points of damage, so it's hard to sort of evaluate how useful it's going to be. And we get a chance to see how our teleportation ability works. Single missile tower on the enemy side. Some ranged attackers, mostly doesn't crap. The weak hero. Not worth even mentioning. In this point, when my hero's turn comes, I could explode this guy. Possibly, maybe. There's a chance he'll explode if I take the mana. But there's also a chance I'm trying to just take back mana with a full mana already and nothing happens. And it also means I'm skipping guaranteed good buff or ability use because of it. Only expert in light magic can teleport creatures over town walls. Well, that's worthless then. It's we could move shitty units close to the action. So it's not totally worthless. But it's not particularly useful either. Decay is pretty much our only decent attack spell, and it's not exactly amazing. Suicidal Dragon. Still, it's not like he has a lot of options. He's gonna die just the same when he waits out. Still fairly easy victory for us. We're not exactly the tutorial campaign area anymore, but the game didn't suddenly get a massive jump in difficulty either. And we get a a teleportation spell out of this at least. The ship. Agrel must seize the elven seaport of Erewell in order to set sail for the Dragon Mist Islands to find Tieru. Alone against a whole country, without support and cursed by all, Agrel will either triumph or die. Oh god, give me druids, please.
Tiru isn't so far, but the battle's not over yet. I still need a ship, and the city of Errol has plenty of them.
No city. Capture Airwell, Agrel must survive. Probably a fairly quick map.